back to Return Trajectory, Episode 6, Speedy Science. When last left off, we had just deployed a brand new module at the Kiefer Heinlein moon base, and it is up to Jeb to get things operational.
Alright, so what's the deal with this new module? It has universal storage containers, it has backup fuel supplies, and most importantly, plenty of power to supply the rest of the base with what is needed for continuing nighttime operations. What's this? Well, that is an extra EVA pack that we just designed and sent out to you. It should multiply your EVA pack fuel by 6, giving you a total of 30 instead of 5. That's really nice. Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the rover. That reminds me, we brought all this equipment down. I'm gonna open up these and get the box and just put it down so I don't have to run back and forth. There we go. Photovoltaic panels. We're gonna put these here. Grab the other one and put it on the other side. Alright, I'll put this one here. And go ahead and grab the box. And put it back. And then we had another one on this side. There we go. Alright. This is the last equipment from the watchtower that we brought down. And I'm gonna put this here. I don't see why you would actually need those extra solar panels because the new module will supply plenty of power. Well, we don't want to haul them around, man, so we're just gonna, put those down, because we're not gonna use them. Alright, the 2 EVA packs are in the ship now. I'm gonna go ahead and get back in. So this new ship that we have deployed has a fission reactor which will provide plenty of power for the base for the future. It also has solar panels.
Kiefer deployed.
The large oversized reactor and colony center. The LORAC is finally deployed upon the moon's surface. This will herald an age of non-reliance upon solar power for our power needs for the future of Kerbal kind! That's nice, but we got science to do and places to be. What do you mean? I just deployed the LORAC. Well, that's nice and all, man, but, Bill and I got places to be. We got more science to do. So, I'm gonna get the science, and, we'll be on our way. But my new ship that I designed for a long time is ready, and you're not impressed? No, it's really nice, man, but, we got places to be, we got science to do, stuff like that. Not that we have better places to be, but we have other places to be, you understand? I suppose so. Kirley, Bobbert, what do you guys think of the new ship? Well, we're not, suffocating anymore because there's not enough power, so that's a good thing.
The new ship is very nice. Thank you. I have plenty of power to suck Keithane out of the ground. Much appreciated.
Well, I'm glad that someone appreciates my work. I'm going to go get some vodka and be alone. Wow. You think he'd understand that, we're here for science. Did you just jump out of the capsule again? I thought you would have noticed, but, everything's fine, coming in for a landing. You left the controls. And, well, they were still running. Well, man, the engines are fine. It's all good. This is not a big deal. They're just hovering over the surface. I got the EVA report, and we're coming down. I guess it's alright, still intact. Yeah, man, just, you'd stop freaking out. I know what I'm doing. think I know what I'm doing. What do you mean you think you know what you're doing? Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. You know, we're coming in for landing. Everything's good. Everything's fine. We're just gonna touch down and get the science. So if my instruments are reading correctly, we're at the East Crater. Yeah, East Crater. Tell you what, the lighting sure looks weird up here. It's almost as if we're on a soundstage or something. Well, it's the moon, you know, the lighting's not going to be the same from up home. Alright, KSC, we're conducting science operation. The fine distance of the moon has intermixed with some of the samples. You have seeking suspicion that we'll never be able to get the lab clean. The thermometer can't seem to make up its mind whether it's hot or cold. There's an odd signature coming from the crater to the west. Mission Control, we got an odd signature coming from the west. That's nice. The goo seems to have gotten dirty. Did anyone bring a duster? The sensor conducts a detailed survey of the surrounding gravity. Alright, well I'm gonna go ahead and get out and get the science. It looks like a really big rock. Go ahead and put that in there. There we are. Down the ladder. Can we turn off the light? Whoa, wow, it's dark. Sample contains a combination of breccia and melted materials. You really want to jump again, but last time Mission Control yelled at you. Let me just put that away. And, woo! I love doing that. Low gravity. That's fun. Let's see. Moon East Crater. They told me not to jump, but what I don't tell them won't hurt. Alright, I'm heading back to the Mosul. It's rather dark out here. I thought the light was just me. And jump again! Up on the ladder, there we are. Much faster than climbing. And in we are. Alright, let's head back on our way. Right, man. Landing gear up. Ladder is... yeah, there we go. Ladder's retracted. So where are we going? Well, we've been on the site, so we're gonna head back up to the watchtower and get fuel resupplied and get the science modules cleaned. Sounds good. Intersect path plotted at 200 meters. I'm gonna go ahead and get the science from the goo canister and the Science Junior on both sides. I've got all the science from around the capsule container, so just gonna come into dock. This is the watchtower, reading you on a close approach. Looking good. Yeah, well, you do this enough, it pretty much becomes habit, and it's, you know, not that hard. Although, hang on. Just, yeah, there we go. Whoa, you've tapped us kinda hard. Wow. No big deal, man. Docking confirmed. We are refueled. Go ahead and get those, science modules cleaned for us, if you would. I'm gonna head up and put the science in with Alan. Alan, coming up, ready to receive? Yeah, ready. Alright, this is stuff we got already, so I'm just gonna get rid of that. Coming down. And gonna get back in to the Morsel Mark III. There we go. Alright, we are cleaning your lab experiments and realigning for solar deployment. Alright, as soon as this is done, you guys are clear to undock. Roger that. Undock confirmed, seals negative, and departing the station. Thanks for the fuel, guys. Not a problem. Just, you know, fly safe. And man, you always say that. Well, I mean it. Alright, departure confirmed. We're on our way down.
Hey guys, Minnie here. This was an episode that I wanted to cram more into, but due to editing restraints and just the sheer amount of footage I had to go through, I wanted to fit more landings in, but I wasn't able to. I'm really getting the feeling that I want to get the moon done as soon as possible so we can continue on to other things. And I really want to see how much science we can get from exploring the entire moon with only sending crew reports back to Kerman. So I'm really looking forward to when I'm finally done with the moon so that I can see not only how much science I get, but see what technology we can unlock. Another thing that I have been considering is actually updating my save game to 0.25. I'm probably just going to stay with the science exploration as I find the funding issues with 0.25 to be honestly a little bit tedious and very easily exploitable. And I really don't want to look at changing over everything to 0.25 budget-wise. So we're just going to be continuing with the science exploration of it with, just having fun, building ships, and exploring. So, well, we're coming in for a landing, and this is another one of those, since I've been experimenting with in-capsule view landing, as I've actually gotten a bit of a like for it, although I do find that I waste a little bit more fuel because I come down a little bit slower than I normally would, just because I'm not quite sure where the ground is, and it's kind of hard to see from the inside of the capsule. But it's something that I've been teaching myself slowly, and it's not quite as hard as I thought it would be.
Confirmed landing. We are at the Moon Highland craters. Struck by a sudden urge to say something witty, you nearly choke on your snack. Well, that would be Jeb more than anyone else. Hang on, let me put this down. For a moment, one of the materials reflects a black shape somewhere on the distant surface. The long shadows cast by the crater rims make the region colder than surrounding highlands. Keep that data. The ground appears to have many small fractures from the multiple impacts, causing slight distortions in readings. You see the amount of craters around here? The goo seems to have gotten dirty. Did anyone bring a dust brush? After calibration, the sensor is able to detect the interplay between Kerman and the moon. Alright, monitoring the EVA again. Crew report, you're in the most peculiar way and the stars look very different today. Well, yeah. Put that in here. Store experiments, there we are. And, gonna head down. Wow. It's a very interesting terrain here. Seems muddy in a waterless kind of way. You find it appropriate to remove your shoes before boarding the ship again. No thought given to the problems of removing space attire while still outside. Now keep that data, and EVA report. It doesn't taste like it's made of dairy. Go ahead and keep that data. Alright, let's go ahead and plant the flag. Let's see, Moon Highland craters. Yeah, this would be a perfect beachfront property if the water wasn't always freezing on us. Maybe I could build a giant moon ice skating rink. Imagine that, like low gravity with ice skating. It seems a really good way to get your fingers chopped off and loose, seal compression. I suppose so. Alright, we are taking off and headed for the last place we went before you forgot to get the science modules cleaned out. So we're just gonna make a quick drop down and get the Science Junior and Goo Canister report from the far side crater location. So I'm just gonna bring us down at the flag and we'll go from there. So what do you think about the LORAC? Hang on, I'm outside. There we go. It's pretty cool. It looked like it had full atmospheric recycling as well as, food, water, oxygen, and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. I'm not quite sure about the reactor. Well, it was glowing red, but I figured that was, part of how it worked. Reactors aren't normally supposed to put off light like that, especially when they're completely self-contained. Wow, I'm pretty sure he just put lights on it to make it look cool. You know, Komerade. But man, those engines were pretty cool. They had those retractable engines. Did you see the RCS on it? Those retracted as well. Yeah, I'd like to get something like that for a ship in the future. I don't think we'll keep using the morsel. Well, we've been having a few problems with the pistons and stuff. I'm pretty sure we'll have to retire the ship eventually. Man, this ship's been so good to us. Well, this one, yes, because it hasn't blown up. Well, it's gotten us out of a few scrapes. Let's go ahead and get those science reports. Fine dust on the moon is intermixed with some of the samples. You have a sneaking suspicion they won't be able to clean it. Temperature readings are solid, but they might be better if you could do them in a canyon. Goo seems to have gotten dirty. Did anyone bring a duster? That's the third time you've asked that. Whatever, we're heading back up to the station. Where is it anyway? 55 kilometers to our stern. And we'll just bring this in nice and slow. Wow, you guys are back quick. You've been gone like an hour. Yeah, but we landed twice this time. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get the science and bring her up. There you go. The science we've gotten before, so I'm gonna go ahead and discard it. Coming back down to the morsel. Alright. Fuel resupplied, undocking. Alright, retro thrust enabled. Thanks again, Watchtower. We are going to continue down to the next landing site. You guys have a nice orbit, I guess. Nice. So where are we headed? Now, there's a crater on the northern side above our orbit, so we're just gonna adjust the inclination and head on in. Alright. Inclination change, beginning deorbit adjustment. Oh, we forgot to turn off the docking camera. There we go. Oh wow, look at that. You can see Kerman rising above the moon. We've seen that a billion times already. I haven't been here that long, not a billion times. Alright, we're coming up on the crater rim. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and begin the deceleration burn now. Let's pick out a landing site. Not really, man. I'm just hoping we find something nice and flat to land on. That spot looks good. See the crater on the right, and then the one on the left with the two on the left? Yeah. We're gonna see if we can land somewhere around there. Hopefully the inclination and the angle of the slope from the crater impact there won't make it too difficult to find a flat landing spot. I don't see any problems as long as we watch our approach. Should be a big deal. Alright, I'm seeing the ground. We're about 3 kilometers up. 1 kilometer and 900 meters. 800. 700. 650. Bringing her in, low power. Alright, we still got a little bit of linear velocity. Alright, I'll adjust that as we're coming in. 200. 100. 50. 20. Coming in. 20. 10. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. And we are touchdown. Awesome. Can I go ahead and get the crew report? You see a great sphere of moldy cheese. Oh wait, it's just the moon. Go ahead and transmit that to KSC. I want to think about that. As you look away, one sample makes a run for it. Keep that data. The thermometer can't seem to make up its mind whether it's hot or cold here. Nothing to worry about, really. The seismic sensor detects the seaflow. The goo begins to...
Data expunged.
Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another episode of Return Trajectory. If you liked the video, please do like the video and feel free to subscribe. This is That Tiny Dude, signing out.